One way you can describe Tomas Martin Etcheverry is aggressive, particularly on a hard court. He's going to need to be today.
Two pretty big athletes, aren't they?
Yep. Both 6'5" in the old scale, 1.96 metres. Yeah, solid hold for Etcheverry. And those fans have had plenty to cheer about with players from Argentina the last couple of days.
Don't tell me they love their sport.
Newsflash.
They're pretty passionate, aren't they? And good for them. They love it. It's good to have them here. And yeah, Tomas will give them something to cheer about here, I'm sure. He's an interesting player. He's obviously strong. Just look at him. Looks like a rugby player almost. Or in Australia, an AFL player. Strong body shape, big tall guy, serves well. Great competitor, by the way. But Bublik has some serious X factor.
Alexander Bublik.
An interesting dude when he gets on the tennis court.
We talked also about that turnaround that he had from basically after Indian Wells on. Reached the quarterfinals at Roland Garros last year after he lost in the first round of the Australian Open. Described that as the best moment of his life. Where it all clicked, it all came together. You know, he's always had the talent, but the application, that's been a different story, and not anymore.
And he would tend to lose that competitive edge in the middle of a match, wouldn't he? He really ran through the tape in Roland Garros, and it made the difference. Competed to the end.
And And there's the all-court game on display.
Well, his style of play sometimes, Peter, almost defies his body shape to me. You know, like he's got this flair as well as the power, but you know, for a big guy, 6'5", to come in, you wouldn't expect him to go for this shot normally. But that's pure talent there.
That's what lights up the crowds, and it's doing that time after time, rather than, say, the underarm serve that he used to do or the trick shots. That sort of stuff. Here's the win predictor.
Probably fair.
Yeah.
I don't find myself often saying that about the win predictor.
There's Team Bublik. Troubles with a compact team compared to what's going on down the other end of the court.
Certainly not afraid to come forward, Bublik, and it was a bit of an awkward one for Etcheverry there. It was a really short approach that didn't really carry through to the advantage of Etcheverry's passing shot. Again, a shorter ball that gave him a little bit of trouble. No doubt Bublik will be pretty high on confidence here at the moment. Getting a string of wins together early in the season really benefits that.
Walter Grinavero in the front row with the hat, coach of Tomas Martin Etcheverry. We're on serve here in the opening sets. And Etcheverry 2-1. Well, it's sitting on 23 degrees at the moment. The wind, not really a problem. Wouldn't have minded picking up a racket and playing tonight?
I couldn't have thought of anything worse with the movement I have in this.
Not right now, but when you were playing 23 degrees Celsius.
No, perfect.
Yeah.
A little balmy for Melbourne in most of the year, but in the summer, just perfect, isn't it? It's quite a warm day. Gee, the weather's been great. I think it's going to get a little
40 tomorrow.
Nasty tomorrow, yeah.
Yep. 42 on Tuesday, but the rest fine. And only one day we had a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
Have a look at the view there. Grand Slam Oval. Plenty of people piling in there. Friday night, of course. Where else would you rather be, Fitzy? But maybe wander into the AO shop. I know you've been past a couple of times just to check out the merchandise.
I did. Went in today.
Look at the hats, the towels. You got the oh, hello. Sorry, surprised you there. Go back to your shopping. The big, massive tennis balls. They are flying out the door. The massive, the pens to sign as well. You can find anything you like. Just use the QR code there, and it'll take you right there. Order your key rings. Order everything online. Don't even have to carry it around Melbourne Park with you if you're coming in.
Yeah, he's an interesting cat, isn't he, Bublik? He can be fun to watch. He can come up with all sorts of stuff that you don't expect him to. And it'd be nice to be inside that head sometimes and understand where he's coming from with his tennis. But he goes with a drop shot here and then charges in. An imposing figure too, isn't he?
Yeah, it's not something you want bearing down on you too often.
I've got a feeling Tomas Martin could handle himself, though.
Yes. Well, he describes himself now, Bublik, as full-time father, part-time tennis player. But the part-time bit's working pretty hard at the moment.
He's not bad for a part-time player.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the biggest serve going around, but he can hit it easily over 200, which he did there. But it's his trajectory down into the court and the angle he creates on the wide ones as well.
And just the big weapon anyway. I mean, you need it against the top guys. You've got to have your 3 points coming through.
You know, Pete, if you win the matches that he's won so far this year, you think you're going to make that serve. You just believe you're going to make it. And especially on the big points. And you think you're going to win the sets and you think you're going to win the match.
Yep.
It just builds confidence, and your recent history just buoys you into having wonderful confidence.
12 months ago, he didn't have it. Now he's got it.
Yeah.
Talking about confidence, Fitzy.
Well, I'd be a bit worried in the Etcheverry camp if you felt like your man was going to do some defending here, because Bublik can generate a lot of power, and especially with the body shape. He's a powerful unit, Etcheverry. You'd rather see him attacking, I think, than doing a lot of defending. But for a big man, he's good at it. But I think you'd want him up on the baseline against Bublik, because he can create power very easily out of nowhere.
He can possess the big game too when he needs to. It's just whether he can do it consistently enough, and the best of 5-set dynamic can find that out a bit.
Oh, that's a heck of a shot. Being a tall athlete helps because you can stand over that ball and smother the spin. It was actually a miss hit that jumped high, but you can smother it. I mean, that's an enormous forehand. At the very least, Pete, you would have thought you'd get another shot on the ball. You get your racket on that one at least.
15 winners per set on average. And that builds the pressure.
Yeah, well, it's pretty scary. That forehand he hit, that can, well, it will. It'll get your attention and just shake you up a bit. Put the break point down to the forehand. Well played, Thomas. Wonderful serve.
He's got to get that first strike in. Etcheverry tonight, at least 65% plus first serves into play. Again, and that's the impressive thing for me, has been the control that he has when he's in that mode. He's not blazing away. He's perfectly in control of what he's doing. He's patient, and he's getting the result. He'll play the extra ball if he needs to. He can dominate without having to do the flashy stuff. This is super impressive from Bublik.
Kept him in it, hasn't it, this game?
Fastest serve too, 215. Beautifully done.
I think he's the master of playing the shot you're not expecting.
Yes. Well, the first time he's done this tonight. That's so well. But that's the issue for Etcheverry tonight. If he misses that first serve, it just puts Bublik in control. Oh, come on. Cannot be doing that sort of stuff. We're 5 games in and he has barely missed a ball.
Yeah, he's got some talent, hasn't he? I mean, a little bit risky going in after that because Etcheverry started way back in the court to try and get in. He couldn't cover. It wasn't close to covering that ball if Bublik was good enough to make it. What a shot.
Oh, come on. He wouldn't have got that one. I might have gone home.
Sort of a wry smile, but it's also early in the match. You're breaking a sweat. You're trying to get your teeth into it, and that would have been handy for him, especially with his serve. Probably was a little ambitious there.
Well, if you got the confidence, you might as well have a crack.
Yeah. This would be a big win, this game, if Etcheverry gets over the line here.
Advantage, Etcheverry.
Well, he does. He's had to work super hard for it. And we're on serve still. It's 3-2 in the first. There is a lively atmosphere in here tonight. Friday night here in Melbourne. Heading into a long weekend, national public holiday on Monday. So the crowds will keep flocking in.
We must have had another 100,000 today.
I don't know if it's come through yet. I'll find out.
It was packed out on Grand Slam Oval today.
Time.
So much entertainment wherever you go on the grounds.
Thank you, thank you. 15.
He's a bit of a workhorse around the court, isn't he, Thomas? He competes so well and tries so hard all the time. He just looked a little bit slow to get going there. But he's such a big body.
13.
Gee, I love the way he competes, though.
Have a look at the first serve points won. He is 8 of 8.
Well, not surprising,
No.
really. I mean, it's a pretty good percentage, by the way. But
The other thing, he's only missed the 3, well now 4 first serves. If you can't get it done on the serve, you may as well do it on the +1.
a little bit of a flatter forehand than most of the modern players. Good preparation. He's still got a pretty strong grip there, but comes off fairly flat, and he can certainly get it from one end to the other quickly.
Double quick time. So Etcheverry struggles through his service games. Pretty comfortable down the other end of the court. Martin Supranov, they've been working together for quite some time, those two. Walter Rivera just having a chat.
So the longer the point goes here, you can see that Etcheverry has a very good record. So again, then, a longer point, he wins it. Bublik hasn't won a long rally yet, but where he does his damage is early in the point. He's been making more inroads in the Etcheverry serve than the Argentinian has against his.
Perks of being in the front row. Catch a ball or two, give it back.
On the camera. Get some air time. Oh, he plucked that too, not bad.
Bit of bobbling around though, not clean.
That's a teaser. That was a tease. Could have done anything with that.
Come on, give him some love for that. They give him some love for the drop shot. And credit to Etcheverry for running it down.
Well, there's a lot of cultures in the locker room here at the Australian Open. They all think differently. He could have just put that straight over the net for a winner, but thought he'd have a little game within the game.
Calls it a bit of a stage, like a playground out there for him. And the fun that he has out there on court. Tell you what, it's a lot more fun when you're winning matches. Showing what he can do, playing at this sort of level and consistently.
And a bit like his opposition today, Bublik better when he's making the plays. Changing direction there for a big man is not easy. As well as he moves for 6'5", he wasn't exhilarating with his speed there to that last one. Trying hard, but he's a big man.
They're not going to have a voice by the end of this.
They're keen.
They are. They'll be cheering to the very last. Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Holds again. And we continue on serve in the opening sets. Etcheverry 4-3 in the first. Well, we had a bit of a football crowd out on Cain Arena today. We had the Turkish fans were out there. Zeynep Somnes, who unfortunately lost to Yulia Putintseva in 3 sets. But they were making a hell of a racket as well. Remember, they go back to the days Fitzy and you were playing, the Swedes came to town. They were kind of the catalyst, weren't they? Really?
I think they were.
Yeah.
Are you old enough to remember that?
I am. Absolutely.
Well preserved, Peter.
I don't feel like it after 15 days. Well, there is some support. Kazakh support here.
Sure is. Good for her.
And now on the big screen.
Not as vocal as the opposition.
No, no, not yet. Not yet.
Ready for play, please.
Gee, that's good. That's control. Like, he must have amazing hands to angle the racket face there. New balls, by the way, shooting off the court a bit faster, and he changed direction. He's a special sort of player.
Yep. An ability to do whatever you like, whenever you like. Bang. Let's get the stopwatch out, because his service game 54 seconds down the other end of the court. Not 54 seconds. At least 3 or 4 minutes per game for Etcheverry. You can see there how many points played on serve. Etcheverry's having to work so hard just to stay in his service games. Really?
Now, there's some skill there, isn't there? Incredible skill. He knows when to shorten his backswing too. Supranov, the coach of Sasha Bublik. He's got a mind like a trap, hasn't he? Tomas Martin, he just stays in the moment.
Well, a more comfortable service game for Etcheverry there. He's got to 15. He's in front, 5-4 in the first. Just let the cheering happen. It's a full house on Margaret Arena tonight too.
Sure why we're surprised about that. It's been full everywhere.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
Record breaking.
Look at the,
by a long way.
Have a look at that shot. Margaret Arena lit up beautifully.
This is a magnificent tennis stadium, this Margaret Arena. It's not too big and it creates an atmosphere that's memorable.
Yep.
Beautiful size.
Yeah, the old Court 1, which obviously didn't have the roof over the top of it, the facility we've got now. And the same spot. It was when we moved in here in the late 80s. You would have played on this court, wouldn't you?
Yes, it wasn't times. It wasn't like this though.
No.
I did play on this quite a bit, but no roof back then.
It looked like the courts next to it, 1573 Arena and ANZ Arena, courts 2 and 3.
Yeah, there was no shade.
Nope.
It was played on rebound ace. It was hot. There's a reason I look like this, Peter.
Fit as a fiddle, come on. Well, he's still going at 100% on that first serve. 14 out of 14. And he's only missed the 4 first serves.
Just gets caught sometimes with his movement, doesn't he, Bublik? And it's understandable. He's a tall man and he's got a big frame to get moving and to turn and go in the opposite direction. But the skill with his hands is just exquisite.
He'd absorbed the pace, absorbed the pressure, turned it around his way. He just couldn't stick the landing.
A pretty good pass, wasn't it? He starts a long way back. It's almost an afterthought, and he's a bit slow getting in there behind the service line. And missed his step slightly to be balanced for that volley. Just tries to lunge. And that was hard to control. Not quite enough. Big point now. This would be against the flow, a break of serve here.
Oh, he changed it up. Wasn't the right decision. He's got a set point, Etcheverry.
30-40.
Yeah. Well, as usual, Bublik comes up with something you're not expecting, but it backfires this time.
Thank you. Thank you, please.
Ball's there. He knows it.
He took a risk going across court with that forehand. He's got penetration. But if he didn't hit that as hard as he did, he might have been in trouble there. Etcheverry had an opportunity with a running forehand.
Got there too.
But he's a bit of a heavy mover, isn't he, Tomas Martin? A bit. You can hear him quite loudly on the court moving. He doesn't glide so much as just work hard to get to the ball.
You did say expect the unexpected, right?
Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah, he's a master at it.
He got himself out of trouble there. Yeah, that's a frustration coming in.
Держаться, блядь. Хотя бы нас от боли в сетку дал.
Bit of humour there. The coach giggling to himself.
Still going. Been going for a game and a half.
Standing up. Yeah, standing up and taking a bit of a risk, trying to get the ball back quickly to then get a shorter reply on the next one. But good serve into the body there. And why not go to the body of a big man?
And that time he didn't need to do anything flashy. He didn't need to overplay. He just stayed in the rally. And they can talk about the evolution of the Bublik game. That hasn't always been there.
Yeah.
But it is here now.
Yeah, he's naturally a playmaker, isn't he? But sometimes you need that solidity. Who knows what he'll do here? Missed by a whisker. Took it out of Etcheverry's hands, didn't he? Bit of anxiety there, though, isn't there? Look at that, just faded at the last second.
Well, pressure here on Etcheverry. Again in his service game. Oh, well done. Talking about that first serve percentage, now into the 60s into play. It needs to be a bit higher than that, 65, 70. Even though he's winning plenty of serves on first and second ball, just going to have a wearing effect over the course of a long 5-set match potentially. There you go. Different sort of margin there. Didn't have to play so close to the line on that occasion.
Why is it in tennis that it always seems a bit easier when it's not that big opportunity at break point? It's just mental, isn't it?
Is that how you found it?
Oh, I was choked more than I needed
Oh,
to.
come on.
No, it is mentally harder for some reason. The human condition.
Yeah, had to hit through it, and he did.
Advantage, Etcheverry.
Bublik trying something different again, coming forward. See how far back in the court he is. Right on the Melbourne side, brought forward. And then having to stand there and wait. Well on Etcheverry. That'll do. It's a real arm wrestle, the Etcheverry service game at the moment. But he's coming through. It's 6-5 in the first sets. Well, this is now turning into a massive, massive set, this one.
Well, it is. It really is. And Bublik's the one that's been threatening. I mean, he had to save some big points in that last game, but on his own serve. But on the opposition serve, he's the one that's threatening. So sometimes it goes against the run of play.
Oh, almost did. Finally made some inroads on the Bublik serve. Give himself the opportunity, Etcheverry, but couldn't finish it off.
Time.
But you've got to think, Fitzy, that that's going to have a wearing effect on Etcheverry, having to make that move forward time after time after time.
Yeah, he's not as comfortable, is he?
No.
And that's part of the reason probably Bublik's using this drop shot a lot. I mean, that was a beautiful, bit of beautiful touch there, but he's not great moving forward. Oh, that's, well, about as good as it gets. Difficulty factor of about 9.
Yep. Well, he's well over the average of winners at 20. He's had throughout a set in the tournament.
Oh.
Well, can he steal this set, Etcheverry?
First point he's lost. That first serve. Straight back to business though.
And gets him again. It's just a big body to change direction. As much as he tries there, he's admirable. All right, probably deserves a tiebreaker in the end. They're pretty even. In 2025, Etcheverry 16 and 16 in the tiebreakers, 50-50. Bublik a fraction better, 15-13. Gee, that was a strange one. It seemed to just balloon off his racket, didn't it? A trampoline somehow. He must have just hit that out of centre. Haven't seen that much this first set, so a big mistake to start this.
Time for Bublik to put the foot down.
A bit of a gap opening up. A little bit self-inflicted by the Argentine. Coaching obviously allowed these days. He's in communication there from the other end with his coaching staff. Gutsy play. I think Bublik's got to look for that first serve down the middle. He's been going there on the big points, hasn't he, Etcheverry? Got the short return because of it.
He still has the cushion of the mini break.
3-2 Bublik.
He's got that up his sleeve. Look, they both have, to be fair. Ace is well and truly in favour of the Kazakh, though. 7-2. So it makes a difference. Those 5 points happen on big moments, just like that. That's like gold.
Well above the average aces per set. Etcheverry slightly under. And that's one of the other metrics for Bublik that you look at, is those returns back into play. And that stat has improved over the course of last year into this year.
When to take a risk and when not to.
You need to have complete trust in your serve to be able to land that. Talk about the second serve being, okay, let's put a bit of safety on this. Nope, 208.
Looks fantastic until you miss it.
Exactly. Well, it wasn't 215 to be fair. He took a bit of pace off.
Gee, it's made a difference right now, though. Just a little bit tentative on the return. Just trying to get the ball back in play to ask Etcheverry the question. He might swing at this one if it goes wide. Oh, missed by a whisker.
The fine margins.
5-4.
Well, you felt that he's sort of had control of the set, notionally. He still had that frustration. Still things not quite 100% in his mind.
Not to the finish line yet.
But getting closer.
You know, the drop shot can be dangerous. I mean, the tension you have on those big points to hit the drop shot, it's easier to just swing hard at your forehand. He's got so much belief in his drop shot, though. And trying to relieve the tension, I think, here with a smile. Set points.
And that'll do it. Exactly 1 hour on the clock. Bublik, that's an important set. He takes it 7-6.
Oh, yes, opened his shoulders there. Used his natural power. I think I'd like to see him do that a bit more. I mean, he's very solid from the back of the court, but he doesn't really unleash it too often, it seems. I think he could hit more outright winners with that big wind-up.
Also sitting on the service line, moving up the court, the baseline, I should say, moving up the court a little bit too. If that's a way to take the time away from Bublik, so he can't really unleash, even though he's fair way back as well. He can do that, Etcheverry. He's got that ability.
40-30.
He's building the ace category, isn't he? 11 now.
So rolling along nicely on serve. Big question will be, can Etcheverry find a way to throw Bublik off his rhythm? Because if he can't, Bublik's going to roll through his service games like that. Put just so much pressure on Etcheverry's service games. It's just a running dialogue that Bublik has with his team. Interestingly enough, we're talking about the serve of Bublik and how well he is and the power that he's got. Etcheverry, though, with the fastest serve of the night so far at 2:15. Got a higher average serve speed on that first serve. 2:01. As you can see there, 196 for Bublik. Bublik's fastest 2:11. Oi. That went by very quickly.
Yes, that was a 40 love attempt at a swinging forehand.
Yes.
Not sure he'd do that on break point. Maybe he would. you never
Just
know.
maybe. Oh, yes. Ready and waiting.
He's certainly a great competitor. He just has that mindset, doesn't he? Won't waste an opportunity.
Oh, he was ready there again, anticipated nicely. They're the most frustrating ones.
Yeah, I thought he was going to make that. He did guess right. And Bublik was committed there. He couldn't change his direction when he realised Etcheverry had moved to his forehand side. Well, what a time to play that. And this is the danger. A really poor drop shot. That was a poor one. Etcheverry went the wrong way, went straight. He didn't go to the open court, so he gave Bublik a chance. But then this, at 15:30. Wow, his serve saved him. Well, you know, to his credit, he got that serious look back on his face. Maybe in days gone by, he mightn't have been able to back that up. And it playing the one between the legs and losing an easy point, giving the game away. Whereas here, goodness me, he's serving well here, Peter.
Turning around, and it's similar to when Etcheverry had that one break point opportunity in the previous set. He was down, clicked back into gear, off he went again.
Pretty heartbreaking for the Argentine there.
And Bublik keeps himself on serve. It's 2-1 in the second.
Excuse me, can you put the water, please?
Time.
Well, 5-0 in 2026. Look at that stat. First set, he's become almost unstoppable. And the huge confidence boost that he gets, that was a battle. Even though he was holding serve comfortably in the first set, it's still a battle. Pressure back on Etcheverry, though. Well, he'll appreciate the fact that he's had a couple of easier service games, because he had some real battles in the opening set. Still managed to get through them. Have a look at the service action of Tomas Martin Etcheverry. So the high ball toss, the extension he has into court, generate that power. It shows the 206k serve. He can rely on that to get a short reply, even if Bublik gets a racket onto it.
He's fun to watch, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
He just makes me giggle. Like, he comes up with stuff that you just don't expect and perseveres with that drop shot. And against Etcheverry, it's a good play. Still no breaks, though.
So we roll along in double quick time. On serve, 3-2 in the second. Oh, now we're rolling. Gee, we're going rather quickly through this set. And certainly on the racket of that player at the moment, and what he's able to do. And if he lifts his level, lasts his way through the match, but lowers, Etcheverry comes back into it. Because Etcheverry's going to maintain a consistency across the match. It's watching the fluctuations, if any, of Bublik through the next potentially 4 sets.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, perfect night for tennis. A Friday evening in Melbourne. Have a look at this, the magnificent Melbourne Park. All the show courts lit up. Grand Slam Oval towards the back next to Rod Laver Arena. Still has plenty of people packed in.
Our stadium in the bottom right there, just disappearing out of view now. The bottom right, that's Margaret Court Arena. That's where we are. That's where these young men are. The Australian Open's the only Grand Slam he hasn't been into the 4th round at. Bublik, of course, his best performance at the French last year, reaching a quarter-final. So starting to consistently look towards the second weeks of these major tournaments.
Oh, well done. Bublik was over having a chat to his coaching team by the time Etcheverry got to it. He'd already started moving and he thought, right, I've got this done. Nope.
Yeah, he did. I think he thought, when he made contact there, I think he thought he was going to win that point. He's a character.
He's changing his stance. He's been moving backwards and forwards to near the baseline, just varying things up from point to point in terms of where Bublik's standing to receive serve. On occasion, trying to move in, gives himself a bit of room. On other occasions, different look for the server.
Ball.
Yeah, well done. He chased it down nicely.
Well, he makes a decision here in a split second to hit the drop shot. But in retrospect, when you've got time to think about it, Etcheverry was moving forward already. He was deep in the court, way back there, way back, but starting to move forward. And that drop shot wasn't quite good enough. It makes a difference that the goal is to get them moving in the wrong direction, and then they can't make up the ground. So I know he was a long way behind the baseline. That's probably what tempted him into that shot, but not good enough.
14-15.
He's good mentally, isn't he, Etcheverry? I mean, he hasn't lost his serve. He's down a set. He's been pushing uphill a little bit in this match, just a little.
And he's 10 from 10.
Ball.
One thing he has talked about, the evolution of the Etcheverry game, has been that mental side. Look at that whole host of different people to try and just work on that. The focus, the concentration, ability not to get down. Good reach. And good take from the ball kid. Look at that, sharp hands. Yep. A few of these service games in the last sort of half set have been less than straightforward for Bublik.
Gee, that first serve has been the best shot on the court, really.
Yeah, time to set up. He was waiting.
Gee, that was skillful. That was skillful. When he does that, you know he's happy with what he's pulled off there. I mean, Etcheverry had him from start to finish. He had him under pressure. He jagged a couple of those back. This one becomes a bit awkward. And of course, that's the finish. But earlier in the rally, he was outstanding to stay in the point.
And we continue on serve here in set number 2, with Bublik leading 4-3.
Here, movement that inspires.
Time.
Magnificent Friday night in Melbourne, 22 degrees Celsius at the moment. Warm to hot. Well, I'll say hot. Tomorrow, 40. It's noting the earliest start, 10:30 for the singles matches. Most of the courts, 10 o'clock for some of the junior matches to get underway tomorrow as well. Big day coming up.
There's a difference there, isn't there, between first set and second set. This is why Bublik's not making too many more inroads into his service games, Etcheverry. He struggled in the first set, had a lot of 30-all juice games back and forth. This set, he's winning every single point when he gets his first serve into play, and it's making him, and again, it's making him win the games easier.
13 of 13.
Well, he tried that a couple of games ago, but with a bigger backswing. This time he just takes a half swing and just meets the ball. Harry casual. And then just turned and walked. All of a sudden he's in the game here. So a little bit of danger for Etcheverry. You know, when you're ahead 40 love, it gets back to 40-30, your heart rate goes up a bit.
He did so well to make that awkward for Etcheverry. Yeah, depth of shot, getting it done there.
Well, this game has the potential to change the course of this match quite dramatically.
Right when he needed it, that first serve. He gets himself out of that trouble.
Full Ginsel. Gracias. Gracias.
But that's 16 aces. He's building a big tally there of 3 points.
Pretty consistent set to set as well.
Ball. Third to done.
Oh, every shot in the book. He's a clever player. Great hands. He just knows where the racket face is. The exact angle.
The marker points for Bublik has been in the past the racking up of the unforced errors compared to his win count, and no problem tonight. He's keeping that well in check. 38 winners, 18 unforced errors. Now, granted, 16 of those are aces, but even still.
You're playing well when that's the tally.
Yeah. And holding serve and staying on serve. It's 5-4 in the second sets. Yeah, the plus 20 differential there. Looking at it for Etcheverry for the match, 19 winners, 8 unforced errors. He's holding his own as well. That's how you know it's a high quality match, when you see the winner count so far in front of the unforced error count. It's a match dominated by the winner, which makes for an excellent spectacle for these fans who are sticking around tonight. It's not a school night tonight, so they can hang out, getting into a long weekend.
Time. Let's
Yeah, fairly clean set from Etcheverry. He's also hit 19 winners as Etcheverry in this set. 10, I should say. He's 10 winners, 1 unforced error.
49.
Oh, decided to step up on that one. And we're at 5-all.
5 games all.
Well, I think as well as Bublik serve, it shows what level Etcheverry's playing at. He's stayed with the Kazakh, and when he's serving that well, he's really played well in this set on his own serve, hasn't he, Etcheverry?
Oh, stand and deliver right there.
39.
Well, tall guy trying to get down like that. Etcheverry can throw in a few more of those. Keep that ball nice and low. Get that slice happening.
Had a look, didn't it?
Had a good look. It was like a rental inspection. And just looking all over.
Another tiebreaker looming.
Yep. It looks like we're heading that way. But we shall see. We're still on serve. It is 6-5 in the second set. I wonder if they're happy they're now courtside and not a bit further away. They're used to it. Artem Saprunov has been along for the ride, the ups and the downs. This is most of his team sitting there. And used to just the dialogue happening backwards and forth. But now that those pods are there on all the major show courts, they're a lot closer to the action. So they can't say they didn't hear it because they're right there.
Time.
hour and 40 on the clock. Moving swiftly through this second set. Certainly things a lot better for Etcheverry on his serve in this second set. Getting through more efficiently.
Thank you.
Just trying something different, isn't he? Look how far back Bublik's gone.
Oh, almost. Tried something different there too. Didn't follow in the drop shot either.
Great depth from Etcheverry there. It got him out of trouble, really. Just made the lob so much more difficult. Not by much, though.
So patient, it's smart. He show how much he's thinking out there right now.
Yeah, it is smart because it's a different type of point. Once you're way back there and you chip it short, it becomes an unusual point for the server, and the pressure builds here at 5-6.
Yeah, well done.
Well, that return is just too short, though. He's got a lot more distance to cover with the return because he's so deep. Just allows Etcheverry to dictate the point there.
Oh, took a swipe at that one. Off we go to the tiebreaker again.
Well, he got the early jump, didn't he? Bublik in the first set tiebreaker.
Well, the team should be pretty pleased with where things are at right now because he's more than holding his own.
Thank you. Here's everything. Thank you.
That happened in the first set tiebreaker.
Yep.
Out of nowhere. He likes the middle on this second court, Etcheverry.
was point of the match.
Well, the Argentine held his nerve. He really did. And in the end, this is a difficult shot to get right. We know how good he is at the drop shot, but maybe something short, like a slice that had more margin than that straight out drop shot might have worked.
He could still have followed it in too.
Yeah.
Unlike the first set, tie-break, he's put himself in front. He's put it on serve. There was an early mini break going the way of Bublik.
He's got control over that racket face. Under pressure, hitting drop shots is not so easy. Especially on a hard court. But he did get Etcheverry moving in the wrong direction, had to change, didn't he? Exponentially harder to get to that ball if you're moving, have to change direction.
He's doing so well in these pressure moments. This Bublik. It's probably the difference at the moment between the two players. It's very hard to split them. He has been challenged, Bublik, in this second set.
He loves that serve. And Bublik has to cover it on the big point.
And he lost 5 points on his serve, Etcheverry, in this set. Let's have another look at the action here.
Yeah, beautiful motion. Coupled with some pretty strong muscle power.
Talking about those percentages on the first serve to challenge Bublik tonight. Etcheverry 67% first serves into play. It's exactly where he needs to be.
Players are ready. Thank you. Please.
He's got the courage of his convictions.
4-3.
Seized the opportunity of a second serve and made that point. Controlled the point on his own racket, didn't he?
That level of control.
He's quite an extraordinary tennis player.
5-3. Bublik.
I mean, things could have gone wrong there too, easily, but no. Great racket work. Touch. Yes, we were waiting for it. And there's, you live and die by the sword. You just had a feeling, didn't you? He was going to try that. He did it in the first set on a big moment.
2:14. Last time he tried it was 2:08. Need to take a little bit of pace off.
I mean, he missed by a long way there too.
He did.
It all blew up in his face, but he's still ahead on serve now, though.
Oh, well done. Yeah, the crowd should be up and about watching that point.
Five all.
He got over there very quickly off the dead run.
Heck of a shot.
Talked about the winner unforced error ratio. Both players shows you how high the quality is of this match right now.
The 2 set swings in the balance here, isn't it?
He hit the sideline. He went after it, hit the sideline. He can't believe it.
You know, I feel sure this is what happens when you win a lot of matches on the trot, which he's done in the last week. A tournament when 2 matches here and things just seem to turn to gold. When things go badly, that would have been out. And this, I think the smile, Pete, really told the story. There it is.
So set point. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. He knows it as well. Sasha Bublik with a 2-set-to-love lead.
Thank you. Players are ready. Thank you.
So the pattern in the second set for Etcheverry was some pretty comfortable service holds. The first set, he was really struggling. He was under pressure, but managed to find a way through. Still haven't had a break of serve in the matches yet. And again, that focus from Bublik, dialed in. See that his opponent's hampered by an injury. He wants to keep that pressure on. Oh,
30 all.
Well, he'll be striving hard here. A bonus, it would be a spectacular bonus for him if he could break through early in the set. He hasn't done it before. So, Tomas Martin on notice here. Big moment coming.
there's a sign of intent. The first game of the third set.
First game.
Well, sometimes it's when you hit a shot. A spectacular winner like that on the break point. What a bonus. And he was waiting for the first serve down the middle, Peter. I mean, Etcheverry's been going there time and time again on the big point. He was waiting, got the ball back deep, very deep, and then finishes with this. Nothing Etcheverry did wrong in that point. He's on a roll.
Yep.
So he's got a great record, Pete. He gets the first two sets at Grand Slams. He's 18-0, Bublik. That's telling. I bet deep down, of course, he'd know that. And that's interesting, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you talk about that stat with Bublik in terms of two sets up at a major. What was it, 18-0?
Yep.
Well, I've got one for Etcheverry. That's going to make it even harder for him.
Never come back from 2 sets to love?
Well, he has once.
59.
But he's 17-0 against top 10 players. And he's playing the world number 10 tonight.
Well, I wonder if that movement is a little bit restricted now, too. He struggled to go wide to his left in the previous game when he was serving, and that one looked a little bit awkward.
We heard in the sit down, or the change of set, that the umpire was having a word to Sasha Bublik about potential foot faults. He's going to be a little bit careful in that previous court, the juice court, that his back foot gets so close to that centre line. It won't affect him, though.
40-50.
So as well as the service line, see that little line in the centre? His foot can't be across that either. Well, things just starting to open up a bit now, Fitzy.
They are. A little bit of unravelling starting to occur. Let's hope for his sake his leg's fine. But he did miss a few there that he hadn't earlier.
I wonder whether we're going to see maybe one or two more drop shots from Bublik as well, just again to test that movement forwards. Seen him use it plenty of times already in the match. Oh my goodness. Bit of showtime. Well, you bet the crowd's going to love that.
Well, Alexander, don't get ahead of yourself too much, young man. But he does love this stuff, doesn't he? He'd do this a lot in practice and it just sort of becomes second nature. A little bit subconscious. Still a long way to go. He's got the break, though.
Well, that will test out the movement. We've did that so many times. Just way behind the baseline again.
Well, almost to a point of no return here. Etcheverry. He's been gallant, but this game doesn't want to disappear as well. He seems to go there every time.
Yeah.
On the big points.
Well, one of the things we talk about, obviously the big serving from both players tonight, but the returns back into play for the match for Bublik, returns in 62% tonight are going back into play off the Etcheverry serve. That's why also Etcheverry only has 7 aces for the match too. Now, returns in is not necessarily guaranteeing he's winning the point, but it's just able to put pressure on Etcheverry throughout the evening. And for what we've seen on serve for Bublik, 57% for Etcheverry returns into play is pretty good too. Not going to get near that. He's on the board in the third set. It's a break for Bublik, 2-1.
I just wonder how that rhythm of Etcheverry's serve might have been upset by Bublik and where he moved. Early in the match, he was standing in, wasn't he? That's his hit point for most of the match until the end of that second set. He'd moved consistently further back, and in the game he broke, look how far back he was standing. So that gives the server such a different vision. It continued during the tiebreaker, and of course we know the result in the end. It was tight, wasn't it? Could have gone either way, really, that tiebreaker, but things fell his way, as they tend to do when you're playing with a lot of confidence.
And that's why the 60% of returns into play builds that pressure. Not as many free points either. Well, a bit casual coming forward. The net cord didn't help him.
Love 15.
We saw the previous couple of games, saw the shot through the legs. We saw him feeling pretty relaxed. Still needs to get the job done because Etcheverry's not going anywhere. Oh, it's been sublime. The touch from Bublik and superb point construction again. You'd be frustrated if you're Tomas Martin Etcheverry because you're holding your own in the rally and all of a sudden this is a changer. It allows him to step inside to hit that ball. Just the feel that he's got. He's still got to get it done. To say Etcheverry's going to stick in these points. He's going to remain solid. And Bublik's going to have to come out and win this. He's had to cover so much ground tonight, Tomas Martin Etcheverry, being run ragged.
Yeah, and as much as he's a gallant competitor, his foot speed forward is not great, and Bublik, I think, he's used that to his advantage, exploited it. Tried to again. I tell you, you don't want to lose your concentration levels though. If you're Alexander Bublik, it can get a bit dangerous. He needs to keep his head in place and his vision straight forward.
Oh, he snatched at that. Yeah, I can understand that reaction.
Well, Peter, I'm sure it's the injury too. He's a great young competitor, this guy, and he must be so frustrated. If you get let down physically by your body.
And look at the key metrics across the match too, Fitzy. He's playing at such a high level himself, and he still looks down. He's 2 sets down and a break. He's missed it. He tried to be a bit cute. Well done, Etcheverry again. Oh, his heart would have been in his mouth, Etcheverry, watching that ball drift. More of a challenge, though, for Bublik here.
Well, the serve has been monumental.
Bublik.
I know we often talk about that in matches, but some just stand out more than others. I mean, it's kept his opponent at bay on his service game so often.
Oh.
Absorbs the pressure, and he gets it done 3-1.
Bublik leads 3 games to 1.
Now it's time to put the foot down for Bublik, just to maintain that focus. This will be the one that the team will be looking at, going, right, let's circle this service game from Etcheverry. The winner of this match to play Alex Diminor in the next round, the 4th round. Diminor having a win over Francis Tiafoe earlier tonight on Rod Laver Arena.
Third zero.
Still holding up his end of the bargain. And keeping himself very much in the contest. He's not done with yet. It's 3-2 Bublik with a break in the 3rd. Well, he keeps hanging in there. Movement's okay. I mean, he's had a couple of drop shots that he's chased down, and an excellent job of being able to do that. But it's just sustained pressure. How sustainable is it for Etcheverry? But Bublik, you see, sometimes the mind can drift. He's in a very strong position at the moment. He can keep trading serve to the end, he'll get there.
Time.
Well, the frustration showing for Etcheverry. Yeah, again, he's just being run ragged. That's the control. That's a perfect point for Sasha Bublik. He's not having to overplay. I wish I could translate for you, because there's nothing wrong with what he did there. And a solid finish just to keep trading serve.
Bublik leads 4 games to 2.
Я ему сказал, он согласен. Давай, терпеть.
Yep, but he's just got to keep holding up his end of the bargain.
59.
And again, a little bit rascalish putting that ball back over.
13-15.
He's had to come forward so many times tonight. And more often than not, that drop shot has worked. And there hasn't been a lot that Etcheverry can do when that drop shot lands. How the hands from Sasha Bublik. This crowd has been entertained tonight by both players. But especially tonight from Bublik. As John Fitzgerald said, expect the unexpected from him. But I think tonight's also had that element of control to it too. And recognising the situation, he's been able to grind, stay in rallies, find that right moment more often than not. Well, that's how hard he's having to work for every single point at the moment, is Etcheverry. 2 hours and 28 minutes. It's been a relatively quick match. A high quality, entertaining contest. And he keeps himself alive. It's 4-3. Bublik still in the break in this third set. Still going to have some elements of belief. Tomas Martin Etcheverry. Even though he hasn't been able to break throughout the match.
Time.
So Sasha Bublik still with control of this match. Got the break advantage in his pocket. And you see the first serve, points won. Just a slight dip in that second set, but 90, 84, 90. The match overall, 56 out of 62 first serve points won. You're going to be hard to stop if you're putting up those sort of numbers. Even against someone who's winning 76% of their first serves.
Pete, I've just arrived at courtside here, and there's just an air of confidence about Bublik. Right now, he just thinks he's going to win. I mean, his whole body language is confident.
Well, that's why I say, Fitzy, that he's got the confidence there. And from Etcheverry's point of view, you can understand his frustration. Not just the injury, but his numbers are fantastic. 67 first serve percentage, 67% into play, winning 76 on that point, 60% on the second serve. He's hit more winners to unforced error. His ratio is +10 at the moment, and yet he's still looking at this scoreline.
Yeah, he can hold his head up. That's right. He's been good.
Well, I'll tell you, he's starting to rack up some good numbers, is Sasha Bublik. If he does get over the line here in straight sets, well, he's won his first 3 matches here at Melbourne Park this year in straight sets. And the first time he's won 3 Grand Slam matches in straight sets at the same event for the first time in his career. It shows you the form that he's in right now. And also serving well. You mentioned, Fitzy, that he's now starting to turn his mind to, I want to be second week of a major. Getting through in straight sets, even though it's 2.5 hours on the clock, is ideal for him.
Perfect, because he's had to work as well. But yeah, not too long. 2.5 hours. He'd be wrapped with that. Just thinking about his service game now.
And he will have to serve it out. He'll do that next. Bublik, 5 games to 4 in the third.
5 games to 4. Time.
Well, he hasn't been to the round of 16 at Melbourne Park before.
Ready for play, please.
Alexander Bublik could be about to change that right now. And here's a stat for you, Fitzy. In this position at 15 love, he has won 13 out of 13 service games. So he's 100% winning the game when he's here.
Goodness me, didn't know that.
Talked about having fun on court. There wasn't a lot of fun until the first half or the first quarter of last year, where he wasn't winning too many matches. He's changed that perspective. The wins are coming. The enjoyment is there.
T50.
One point away now.
40-50.
Been some performance from both of these players, but Bublik's just been that step ahead. Alexander Bublik is coming for this Australian Open title.
Recess to love 7-6, 7-6, 6-4.
The first time he's been in the fourth round here at Melbourne Park. A superb performance from Tomas Martin Etcheverry, but Bublik is in rare form. The winning streak in 2026 continues. Oh, that was a statement win tonight. Getting it done in straight. 7-6, 7-6, 6-4.